Hello friends, hope everyone's doing well. So today we'll be playing as a clown. This is my first time playing as him after his little rework, I guess is what you would call it, happened, where he's able to carry 6 bottles now just by base kit, and visually when it comes to his pink bottles, if survivors are affected, it's not as disorienting as it normally is, so he kind of got nerfed and buffed in a little bit of a sense, but either way, it's just the same clown as I remember him. Still fun overall, just with more ammo, and you can't really mind game too much when it comes to using pink bottles on pallets, but that's okay. The 2 maps I'm going to be playing on are both Coldwind maps. The first trial will be on Fractured Cowshed, and then the second trial will be on Torment Creek. Just as a heads up, I absolutely hate the Coldwind farm maps. I don't like them at all. I think that they're pretty open when it comes to most killers. I think they have pretty safe loops when it comes to survivors, but there are certain versions of the maps I absolutely hate, like the Thompson House I hate, and the Rotten Fields is the one I particularly do not like. I just don't like how open they are. They're pretty big maps too, but they have a lot of empty space near the edges, kind of useless space. Most of the generators are pretty open as well, not really near any safety. It's just overall, I'm not a big fan of the maps for both killer and survivor. But anyway, let's get into our build today. I have a pretty strong one that I think is pretty good for the clown, and I'll be talking about why that is in just a moment. So the perks we have are Pop Goes Weasel, Rapid Brutality, Surge, and Nowhere to Hide. So the first perk we have is Pop Goes Weasel. Any single time that we hook a survivor for 45 seconds, Pop Goes Weasel will be active for, and the next time we kick a generator, the generator we kicked will instantly lose 30% of its progress, then regress normally after that. Pop Goes Weasel is the clown's perk. It's a very strong one. It's very good when it comes to regression, just major regression, honestly. If you have a gen that's at 90%, if you pop it, you're able to get rid of roughly 28% because it is 30% of the gen's current progress. It's not 30% total. Either way, it does a lot of damage to a generator, so it's very useful for most killers. And the clown can use it pretty well because with his yellow bottles, if you're able to throw a yellow bottle on a gen, kick it, you get a little speed boost, and you're just able to get right back into chase. Speaking of speed boosts, next perk we have is Rapid Brutality. Any single time that we hit a survivor with the basic attack, which is something the clown can only do, he does not have a special attack, you will gain haste, meaning that you move faster, 5% faster to be exact, for 10 seconds. This perk also does get rid of Bloodlust, but it doesn't really matter with the clown because with his yellow bottles, you can basically give yourself a Bloodlust whenever you feel like it. And any single time that you hit a survivor, you will gain the 5% haste for 10 seconds, so overall it's very useful. Let's say if you manage to hit a survivor, use your yellow bottle, you're going so stinging fast and you're catching back up so quickly, it adds so much pressure to them, and that's on top of you throwing pink bottles at them to slow them down, so it's a very good perk for the clown. He's able to utilize this perk, I think, probably the best out of all killers. You're always going to gain its effects any single time you hit a survivor. The bloodlust factor isn't too much of a hindrance to the killer because, he has yellow bottles to help him out, so I think it's a really good perk for him. I highly suggest using it on him. The next perk we have also is only used when basic attacks are applied, so the next perk we have is Surge. Any single time that we hit a survivor with a basic attack, again, the clown can only basic attack survivors. Within 32-meter radius of the downed survivor, any generator that's in that radius that is not fully repaired will instantly lose 8% of its progress, and if a survivor is working on the generator, they will scream. Again, this perk is very useful for the clown because you're always going to be gaining effects from it no matter what. The only times you really aren't is if a survivor is not near the generator within 32 meters, but still, most of the time you will be close to gens, and this is a very good perk for indoor maps like RPD, the game, and Silent Hill. All those maps have a lot of close generators that are right next to each other, so Surge is very helpful with that, and just even with open maps as well. If you're just able to hit your Surge on a generator, it can kind of save you some time from not having to worry about kicking it yourself, and also with Pop, you can have it where if you Surge a generator, you know that survivors are working on another one, you can save your Pop for that gen, because Surge is already hurting the one that has some progress on it, and then you can use your Pop on another one, so you can kind of use both of these pretty well together. And also when it comes to the survivors screaming, let's say that you down a survivor, you hear somebody scream that's kind of close to you, you can't really see them though, let's say behind a wall or they're somewhere just out of view. Pick up survivor, you can hook them, and if you go to that gen, you don't really see any scratch marks, you don't see the survivor, you can kick the gen, and knowing that they're kind of around still, you can kind of patrol. Either that or use their next perk, Nowhere to Hide. After you kick a generator within 24 meters of your position, you will see the auras of all survivors for 5 seconds, and you can start the chase right back up again. That or catch them off guard and hit them, throw your pink bottle at them, slow them down, rinse, repeat. Pop and Nowhere to Hide work really well together just because if you ever apply Pop Goes Weasel to a generator, Nowhere to Hide will also be affected as well. You can kick one gen for 2 effects, so very useful. And it's just a good information perk as well. Usually survivors like to kind of slowly walk away from the generator whenever the killer is kind of approaching, so this can kind of help you kind of catch survivors off guard that or get their position so you kind of know where to go next, because usually if you have dead time when you're just walking around not chasing anyone, it's pretty bad because most likely survivors are working on gens, healing, or just unhooking, so it's very useful to have information on survivors all the time. And if they have distortion, that can also help you out, kind of tell you, say, hey, they still could be over here, just because just because Nowhere to Hide didn't show where they're at doesn't mean that the area is still clear. Surge also works well with Rapid, just because whenever you apply one effect by downing survivor, you also get Rapid as well, so that's the only way they really synergize with each other, just you're getting 2 effects for 1 hit, so it's kind of something, I guess. Okay, moving on from that, let's talk about our add-ons. The add-ons I've chosen today are the Sulfuric Acid Vial and the Robin Feather. Sulfuric Sulfuric acid vial. Sorry, for some reason that's a tough word to say for me. Okay, so the vial, what it does, any single time that a survivor is injured, if we hit him with our intoxication bottle, which is the pink bottle, they will suffer from the mangled status effect for 70 seconds. The mangled status effect, it makes it where survivors take 25% longer to heal, so it wastes a lot of their time trying to heal. It can also kind of deter them from wanting to heal, so something that the clown can definitely excel in is having a lot of injured survivors. Let's say down a survivor, you're able to use a pink bottle or yellow bottle to catch up to another one if you do see them, so this add-on can kind of help out with that. And next we have the Robin Feather, and whenever you throw a bottle, there's a certain cooldown you have before you could swing again. This kind of nullifies that by 40%. So it's kind of helpless to say we throw a bottle. They're kind of near a window. We slow them down with a slow volt hit. We can either grab them or hit them right at the window. So it's very useful. It's one I use a lot in the clown because there's a lot of times where a survivor will accidentally volt into me via pallet. I'll throw a bottle down and I can't swing before they can volt back. So basically they don't really lose anything except for my patience. So I find this add-on to be very useful. He does have a better one, which is the Starling Feather. That one's actually just by 10% more, but either way, I think the brown one is good just in itself. I don't think you need to bring the yellow one, but if you do want a better one, there is a better option, so just keep that in mind. Alrighty, that's our build. So we have Pop Goes Weasel for major regression, we have Rep Brutality to keep up and chase, we have Surge for just a little bit of regression and information, we also have Nowhere to Hide for information, we have the Sulfuric Acid Vial to help us out when keeping survivors injured. We also have the Robin Feather to help us out when it comes to sticky situations where survivors kind of put themselves in bad spots, so we can throw a bottle and swing almost instantly. For synergies, Pop and Nowhere to Hide work well together because in a single time that we use Pop Goes Weasel, we will also use Nowhere to Hide. Surge, Rep, Brutality have a little bit of a synergy any single time we hit a survivor with a basic attack. Again, that's all the clown can do. We will get a little bit of a boost with Rapid, and we also will get a Surge if we down them. Surge can also assist Nowhere to Hide when it comes to if we hear a survivor scream, we go over there, we don't see anyone, no scratch marks, no nothing. We can use Nowhere to Hide to really figure out where they are, unless they have distortion, but that's just a counterplay at that point. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, it really does mean a lot, and I really hope you enjoy this one. Oh, Fractured Cowshed, how much I hate you. Actually, it's been a while. No, it hasn't. Never mind. I just got flashbacks to what the original Fractured Cowshed looked like. I don't like the Chord maps. I think I've said this a million times. It's like Autohaven and Core maps are absolutely my least favorite. So all the Cold Winds and all the Autohavens, I don't like any of them. As both Survivor and Killer. It's just my personal opinion. I'm seeing... Hi. Say I heard movement. Oh, she still got hit by that. Very, bit of a mistake, but it's alright. We like to learn from mistakes here. I did see Fang too. I wish you could change bottles while you're carrying somebody. I think there's somebody on my left too. Let's find out. Oh, that's my bottle noise. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. Let's go check Shack. Just had to kiss the tree there so I can get my yellow bottle effect. Leon? No, there's not even Leon here. I've played with a lot of Leons today. Good job. He's running for it, man. Oh, the pallets. Wow, I got lucky. The final frame of me hitting him is what hit. I missed, but it's alright. Rapid will carry us. Okay, Pop, we hit that gen with Pop, but I'm not too sure if someone else is over there. At least I didn't see anyone else. We can head back over there for anything. Actually, we're gonna hit here. Alright, never mind. We're not gonna. Hey, buddy. Let's sleeve him. I'm gonna keep chasing Talta. Also, yeah, it doesn't help that she ran towards like the gen that has a lot of progress on it. Thank God the pallet's on the other side. Surge on that as well. Clown is very happy about it. Go kick Gabriel's again. That's fine, okay. If he wants to vault the window, that was a mistake. I can't pop it now, but that's okay. This was worth it. I'd rather have it down than a singing pop. Okay, she's just got off the hook. Let's go check Jen's over by the middle, or to my right, I mean. Like, that, I think that one back there might be a lost cause, but we can check. Haven't seen Fang in a minute. Yep, this does have progress on it. There's Vasquez. Perfect. Be a good pop. He just ran for it. When he's going for the rescue, he might be. I missed. Unless he has, oh, he has a tree. Actually, I might be able to cut him off. Actually, he decided to leave the tree. I don't want to risk it. Let's just pick up. I think we'll be fine. I mean, risk it by, I was gonna wait for him to drop the pallet then hit him, but my internet sucks, so I don't want to risk it and lose that 50-50. Finish Gen back there. Gabriel did heal. He's probably over there with him. Maybe. That's regressing. Okay. Where's Fang at? Check by the hill, I guess. There she is. She might have built a last. All right. So you're gonna have to drop it. Vasquez might die. Yeah, he did. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Vasquez. We'll play D, though. Not too sure what the other two are up to. Oh, there's one of them. I don't know where to head first. Somebody was... Oh, hi. Okay. Why didn't you go for your friend? She didn't bolt it for some reason. Hit her right in the head. This Gabriel. Dead hard? Maybe not. This kind of fell apart at the end. They're doing really well, like they have been. They got a lot of gens done. We'll play Talta. Hello. Broke this pallet. Not this one though. Not the one in front of me. Still pallet here too. He did not go for it. I think he thought the pallet was on the other side. Alright, him and Fang are both dead on hook. Or, no, Fang's not dead on hook. Gabriel will be now. If I was Fang, where would I be? She might be by the hill. I'll go check. No, maybe not. No, this has a little bit more progress. That's Fang. Oh, good job. Let her right into it. Cool. Also, we walked right past it, which is kind of funny too. Let's see. You don't see this too often. Gable's trying to get his achievement. Didn't see any of these perks. She did have built to last. She had like the fast toolbox build. Cool. Fang. She also had built to last, so we were right about that. Stakeout's interesting. Yeah, Streetwise is good. Yeah, that's why they were able to power through gens so quickly. Yeah, well played to everyone, honestly. It's a good trial. Well, friends, I really hope you're enjoying the video so far. Well played to all the survivors in that one. I think they all played very well. Nearing the end, I was kind of getting a bit worried that they were going to finish both gens at the same time after I downed the Fang and the Vasquez was left to die, unfortunately. I was kind of worrying that they were just going to let him die and then fix the 2 gens and then they all had adrenaline or something like that, you know, something crazy, but either way, it worked out for us, and again, well played to all of them. They did amazing. I do hope that they, in the future, they would more focus on trying to get survivors off hooks and kind of taking care of each other, but it's okay. It happens sometimes. Also, I do believe all of them brought like fast toolboxes, like add-ons to help them out, get gens done quickly. Some of them brought built to last. Some of them brought hyper focus and stakeout to help them out getting like those great skill checks so they can add more progress to the gens. So honestly, they were trying to gen rush and they did a pretty good job overall. Alrighty, moving on to the next trial. This trial actually is very fun. It was very close. Well played to all the survivors in this one. They did pretty good. I think I did pretty good as well. I could have done a little bit better with using my yellow bottles when it comes to chasing this one, so do keep in mind and try to take mental notes of when I could use my yellow bottles. But I'll go over my perks and add-ons. I did change up one add-on. I'll be talking about that in just a moment, but I'll go over the perks again just for a refresher. Alrighty, so the perks are Pop Goes Weasel, Rapid Brutality, Surge, Nowhere to Hide. Pop Goes Weasel, after we hook a survivor, Pop will be active for 45 seconds. We kick a gen, the gen lose 30% progress, regresses normally after that. Rapid Brutality, after we hit a survivor with a basic attack, all the clown can do, we gain 5% haste for 10 seconds, meaning our movement speed is increased by 5% for 10 seconds, and the clown can only use basic attacks, so this is a very good perk for him. We'll always be getting value off of it after injuring a survivor or downing a survivor. Next we have Surge, any single time that we down a survivor within 32 meter range of the downed survivor. If a generator is within that radius, it will lose 8% of its progress, and if a survivor is working on it, they will scream. Again, another good perk for the clown because he can only use basic attacks, so whenever you down a survivor, you will be most likely getting value off of this perk most of the time, unless if a survivor is just, not near any gens that have progress. And finally, we have Nowhere to Hide. Any single time we kick a generator within 24 meters of our position, we will see the survivor's auras for 5 seconds. Alrighty, moving on to our add-ons. So I'm using the Flask of Bleach. I switched it out for the Sulfuric Acid Vial. So what the Flask of Bleach does, any single time we hit a survivor with the pink bottle, it increases the hindered penalty of an intoxicated survivor that is affected by a pink bottle by an additional 4%. This is a very good add-on for the clown. I know 4% doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly it really is. It can help you close the distance between you and a survivor. When a survivor is running towards a pallet, you can either trade on the pallet, meaning that you injure the survivor and they stun you, or you can hit the survivor before they stun you, which is still pretty good either way. When I'm chasing Ripley by the main building, I was able to get a pretty good example of how the Flask of Bleach can be really helpful, so I'll point that out whenever that does happen as well. And then we also have the Robin's Feather, same thing, it decreases the bottle throw cooldown by 40%, still relatively good. Alrighty, and that's our build. Pop and Nowhere to Hide are relatively good together, because whenever you have Pop active, you're always going to have Nowhere to Hide also be active. Surge and Rapid Brutality kind of synergize just a little bit when it comes to just, only using basic attacks, because that's all the clown can do, so you're going to gain both effects no matter what. I was able to get a little bit more value off of most of my perks in this one, so it was a lot better. This was a very close trial, like I said before, so again, we'll play to the survivors. And again, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It really does mean a lot, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Ah, yes, Torment Creek. I wasn't paying attention to the offerings. Did someone send me here? No, actually, no. Okay. I hate this map, but it's okay. At least we're playing as clown. Something good, I guess. It's been I'm pretty sure I've talked about this in a previous video, and this is the same recording session. It has been a weird week. Do you have some burst, Kate? You do not. There's somebody in my right as well. Overcome or life. One or the other. Can break this. Thank you, Rapid. Hi. That was a mistake. Hi, Sable. Stuck right here so I can go pop the gen that's in front of me. That one right there. This is Ripley. Oh, okay. I don't need to break it. Yeah, I don't really need to break it, but that's alright. Hi. A little surprised she didn't decide to blind me. Let's generate some progress on it. She is leading me away, which is good. Leading me away, which is good. Ooh, patience is good. Ooh, she has Champion of Light. You have a slowdown build, huh? I can slow people down too. Oh, good job. We might hear 2 gens pop at the same time, but that's okay. Got some pallets out of the way. I just wish we got Shack Pallet out of the way. So we have Shack Pallet and Tree, which I'm really worried about. Because those are really safe pallets in general. Somebody's still nearby, kind of. Maybe Distortion on one of them? Good job. That's a possibility of that. Hey, Sable. Oh, there you are. You got balance? Yes, yes she does. Look at her go, yum. I should have thrown a yellow bottle. Yeah, might be able to get the pallet out of the way. Please drop it. Hey. That's one major pallet gone. There's no pallet to my left. There's one here, though. Good job. I really do need to reload. We're not doing that great because there's still a couple gens being worked on. Where did she go? Jeez, she made some distance. Good job. That was a mistake. Luckily, we're able to capitalize off of it. Face this way. Unless she has background player, she can't make it. Good try, though. I can't tell if she has background player. I couldn't tell, really. She did heal, Sable. She had her own kit, so not really surprising. Kate's been on her own for a minute, so probably going to hear another gen pop in just a moment. That one is at 0. Let's check this one back here. That's also at 0. This will be a hit. Oops, I went the wrong way. You have Lithe? No. There's a pallet right here. This pallet's gone. Nope, actually, this one's not gone. Hello. I guess I'll chase you now. Please don't tell me you have Lithe. Ooh, shouldn't bolt it. There you guys are. Not much progress on that gen, though. She goes around again and it'll hit her. Yep. Gotta be careful with the flashlights. I think I'll be fine here. I'm not too sure if I heard movement. Are they still working on it? I think Sable is. Oh, there's Kate. Yeah, we'll just kick it. I don't see anyone. Let's go for Kate. Ripley did heal. Kate, you still around here? Hi. Oh, you have some burst. I forgot to break this. Thank you. Ooh, she made some good distance off that. That was a bit off on my part. Actually, it was still pretty close. Good job. Pallet's still here, I think, right? A little surprised it didn't stun me. You should be vaulting the window. Man, that hindrance really sucks, don't it? I went the wrong way. Let's leave her. I went the wrong way. That sucks. I didn't even hit anyone with that, too. Alright, this pallet's gone to my left. Pallet's still down in front of me. She decided not to take either. Hit 2 gens there. That's nice. Kate, are you trying to... Yes, you are. Lithe on Kate. Alright, that's fine. Pick up facing this way. Okay. I really do need to find, Ripley. Before she heals, which she just did. Gosh, dang it, man. I need to really commit to her, don't I? Okay. Who did that? Who is this? This is Kate. There's no way you have your life back, right? Unless you have Vigil, I guess. Yeah, she didn't have her life. That's why she pulled it back. Okay, we need to be quick. We're gonna hit the gen in the way corner pop, but that's okay because it's like so far away, and my 3 gen is okay for now. Oh, there it goes. Is there anybody nearby back here? Is that some progress? Air play. Got a spin burst. Also, you switch your flashlight up for a med kit. Thank you, Rapid. Dead hard, maybe? I need to have spin burst. Impossible for you to use dead hard. Okay, we got another pop. We gotta go immediately back over there as quickly as we can. I don't think she's dead on hook. No. Who's dead on hook? One of the Sables is. I think the Obsession in one is. Could be wrong about that. Up high. If they can stay over here, that'll be good. Let's just kick it. Somebody worked on this. I know where Sable is, but I just want to make sure there's nobody over here. There's Sable. She's leading me away. Alright, let's just stay over here. They can heal. Their 3 gen's really not good, so... That's good for us. There's the other Sable. You're dead on hook. No life on you. Once I powerhouse through a gen, I can probably down you hopefully quickly. Which one had balance? It wasn't you. There's the other Sable. She had balance. This pallet's gone. Hi. I'm not sure that was. They're breaking a totem, though. Come on, come on, come on. I don't see anyone there. I'll play Sable. Oh, both Sables dead on hook. Actually, no, I think it was that one. I'm getting them confused. Oh, that's some progress. This one has more. She has spin burst. She'll use it. Yep. I need to reload. Come on. I appreciate Ripley trying to help. Let's pick up now. Okay, I need to head back to that gen. I don't think you're dead on hook. Unless Kate's the one I haven't hooked twice. I don't remember. Ah, you're the person I should have not been chasing. That's awesome. Okay, Kate's over there. That tells me that. Hello. I really need to reload. Is there a pallet over here? Honestly, I don't even think so. If they heal, that'll be perfect. This is it down. Good try. That's what you're trying to do there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Rapid's been so helpful this trial. Well played. Why is there blood right there? Sable nearby? Maybe. Oh, she might have off the record. Actually, no, this is still regressing. Okay, never mind. Go kick this one. Doesn't have that much progress. We're running out of times to kick this one, though, but it doesn't matter. Hey, Sable. That's smart. Okay. Well, Sable, I'll give you a nice little view when you die. Well played, you too. You played very well. Well played, you, friend. I guess I'll wait here until hatch opens. That's not, we got a challenge done too, which is awesome. Actually, I hear it. Doors kind of suck, so. For the survivors, not really for me. They're kind of just in a straight line, so. I can actually see both of them from the hill? Question mark? I think I just threw a yellow bottle up there. Oh, there she is. Hi. Well played, Kate. Well played, everyone. I just want to get a 4K today. It's been a rough day, a rough week for recording, so I'm actually happy we actually managed to get some decent video out today. At least this will be a video. This was a very good trial. Okay. One of them did have distortion, so I was right about the Sable having distortion. We did see her sprint burst, we did see her balance, we did see her life. I think we saw everyone's perks, everyone's exhaustion perks, I should say. We did see, I did call off the record, no clue about DS. This is getting buffed, which I'm excited for. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that actually is. We did see her chemical trap. I don't think I named it. We did see her champion of light, no clue about windows. Yeah, well played, everyone. That was a very, very fun trial. Well, friends, that was a video. I really hope you enjoyed it again. Well played to all the survivors in these trials. They all played very well. They all did amazing when it came to using their perks, getting gens done, keeping me busy and chase. They all did very well. They did also make a couple mistakes. Leaving Vasquez to die on the hook was pretty unfortunate. And also, I did notice that Kate was breaking totems at the end of the trial when she should have been focusing on generators, which is fine. She probably had an archive for it, so I can't blame her. But I will say, if you're trying to win, make sure you try to get your teammates off the hooks, try to keep them healthy, and also to focus on generators whenever somebody's being chased, just so you know you're able to get more progress done on the gens, and who knows how long that survivor can keep the killer busy for. So just try to remember those two things for the future. I myself need to also remember to kind of do that as well, because I do make a lot of mistakes in that. Other than that, though, everyone played amazing. The first trial was really fun. The second trial was really good, too. Especially the second trial was very close. The survivors played very well in that one. They were very impressive. They did very good in chase. They were able to keep me busy for a long time, so well played to every single one of them. And I'm also a little proud of myself for remembering all the perks that that were actually used during the second trial, because there were a lot of them. So that trial definitely did test out my knowledge of all these survivor perks, and I think it did pretty well. We actually almost managed to guess everyone's builds, or at least we got like at least 1 or 2 perks out of all of them, so that was pretty cool. Okay, now let's talk about the perk values that we got. So the first trial, we managed to use Pop 4 times, we used Rapid 16 times, we used Surge twice, and we also used Nowhere to Hide 4 times. And the Vial, we managed to get 6 uses out of. And the Robin Feather, we got infinite value. The second trial, we got 8 uses out of Pop, 23 out of Rapid, 4 out of Surge, 10 out of Nowhere to Hide, 29 out of the Flask of Bleach, and again, we got infinite value off of the Robin Feather. So when it came to Pop on the first trial, we didn't really get much use out of it, really just because we kind of weren't really able to make it on time to the generators that were being done. We still did get some pretty decent value off of Pop. It wasn't a total waste. And then Rapid Brutality, of course, we did amazing with that. We were able to get 16 uses out of it. Rapid helped us out a lot in every single chase. Surge, we only got 2 value off of it. Surge was okay. We still got some decent value off the gens that we did hit with it, but it wasn't really that great. And then when it came to Nowhere to Hide, we barely got any use out of it. I used it 4 times, but I think we only got to use it maybe once on the Vasquez at the beginning of the trial. And we already knew where Gabriel was when he was leaving, so we didn't really get much use out of Nowhere to Hide. When it came to the Vial, we got 6 uses. Pretty good. Honestly, I think we were able to waste some time healing, so that kind of helped us out, stopping them from getting those gens done that had some decent progress, so I think that worked out pretty well. And the Robin Feather basically is how many times I used a bottle, and I just counted infinite value out towards it, because any single time I choose to use a bottle is when we get value off of it, and we used a lot of bottles in this trial, so definitely got some good value from it. Now the second trial, Pop Goes Weasel, managed to use a lot of times. A couple times were kind of meh, but I think overall we still used it very well. And when it came to Rapid Brutality, we used it 23 times. We had to leave a couple survivors sometimes. Rapid really did help us out, catch back up to survivors other times, and I think overall Rapid was just amazing in that trial. I hope I was able to showcase how good that perk can be on the Clown. And also when it came to Surge, we got okay value from it. Coldwind is a very big map, all of them are. Most of the gens are really spread out from each other, so it's really hard to get like multiple Surges off, so the fact that we got 4 in total is actually pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with that. And then when it came to Nowhere to Hide, we used 10 uses out of it. We were able to discover that some of them had distortion, and we also were able to find multiple survivors in multiple locations. Best one was Ripley when she was hiding behind the rock. We were able to catch her off guard and just injure her immediately, and then chase back up with Rapid to down her, so that was pretty good. And of course the Flask of Bleach did amazing. It is such a good add-on. It is so strong for the Clown, and we got 29 uses, so I definitely did use a lot of bottles. Granted, I did miss a couple, but we used I think over 40 bottles that trial, and the fact that most of them were hits is really good. I like to think I have pretty good aim with the Clown's bottles, but you'll be the judge of that, of course. But still, I think we managed to do pretty well. The add-on really did help us out a lot. Same with the Robin's Feather. Just like Trial 1, as many times I threw bottles, we were able just to recover just a little bit quicker, so very useful overall. The first trial, we sacrificed 3 survivors, 1 escaped, which is fine. And then the second trial, we sacrificed all the survivors. So yeah, overall, I think this was pretty successful. I had a lot of fun in this one. I really hope you enjoyed watching. I still really do like the Clown, and the fact that he has 6 bottles is so useful. I did not need to reload as many times as I would need to if I did not have 6 bottles in both trials, so I'm very happy that he has 6 now. And I think I was able to latch onto that concept pretty well, because usually I kind of forget whenever a killer does get buffed, like Huntress in a sense. I kind of forget that I do need to reload after 5 hatchets when I don't need to, because she has 7 now. So again, I'm very happy I was able to kind of cling on to knowing that I have 6 bottles, and I also do use his add-ons a lot. At least back then, he has 2 add-ons to give him more bottles, and I did use them a decent amount back then, so that kind of also, I think, helped a little bit. But yeah, again, I want to thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. I try to post whenever I can. If you liked the video, leave a like, help support the channel. Check out my Instagram, link in the description. I just post updates on there whenever I'm uploading. I hope that this video is very coherent, me talking most of the time in between the trials. I know I kind of was a little fast. I do apologize if it was very hard to like understand me. I am trying to get better at talking and just getting better with it. I do a lot of retakes to try to make up for it, but sometimes it sounds okay to me, but it's something I'm trying to work on, so let me know how I did in this one. Thanks for taking the time watching this video to the end. It really does mean a lot. And finally, I hope to see all of you in the next one. Stay safe out there, friends.